But I'm going to give the speaker to this gentleman, and I want to see what it is he has to say.
Seattle police have an officer on their force. He's out of the 9th Avenue Stewart precinct.
Do you want me to reiterate for you? Okay, they can't hear you.
Yeah, talk loud.
Seattle police has an officer who is still on their police force. He works out of the 9th and Stewart precinct. His name is Bradley Richardson. Okay? He assaulted my son and his best friend. But this is what he said. He told one of his partners, he said, I thought I was going to get to shoot one of these black son of a bitches tonight.
Watch out.
You mind if I reiterate that?
In his deposition in front of my son's lawyer, he said, I knew he wouldn't be in free fall when I kicked him in his face because there was an officer standing behind him. When he pulled my son's credit cards out of his wallet, he said, I hate it when these people have credit cards.
Fuck the police!
Fuck the police! Shame!
He brought the white gentleman that was supposed to have been assaulted to the scene of the crime, and he told him that's not the guys. They booked him in jail for assault and then dropped the charges. Fuck you! The case settled out of court because the police's attorney called that man and said, are you sure that those weren't the guys that assaulted you? He said, I told him that night they weren't. He said, are you willing to say they are?
Come on now. Do we know that prosecutor's name is?
That was their lawyer. It was on Carol 7 News. My son had never been arrested in his life. Officer Bradley said, I'm going to book you in jail on a robbery. About 3 months later, my son and his friend, they went to a different part of town. And somebody pulled a shotgun in front of a club. They got behind my son's friend's car. The dispatcher told him that's not the car. They pulled him over. They put him in the back seat of the car. One black officer spoke up. He told my son, he said, I don't have anything to do with this. Another white officer walked up to the officer who was driving the car that my son was in the back seat of. And he said, what do we do with this one? He put the car in gear and pretended like he was going to drive off and then started laughing. This scar right here on my head, when I was 18 years old, they said in that precinct I fell off of a chair in their holding cell. That is not what happened. A police officer hit me right here. I got 3 stitches. And then booked me in jail for assault on a police officer.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Fuck Bradley Richardson!
Yeah.
Fuck Bradley Richardson! Fuck Bradley Richardson! Fuck Bradley Richardson!
Fire Bradley Richardson!
Fire Bradley Richardson! Fire